I can couple him with someone else who can train him. Hey guys, welcome to Unmodded Gaming. I'm the Unmodded Gamer, and I'm back with Project Hospital. And I thought of a name for this hospital. You may have seen it already, because I changed the title and the thumbnail of my previous video. But this is now officially Hillvalley Hospital. And what I wanted to look into today was to open medical laboratories. As you can see here with Cheapo Care, we got a $5,000 government grant when we open medical laboratories. So I'll just go up here, select this, and go into this tab, and we can see that we have no one hired here, but as soon as I hire someone, we'll have that unlocked. So let me see, he has one hidden perk, but he's a night owl, so he works more efficiently on the night shift. He's an early bird, so he works more efficiently in the day shift. But he doesn't have, or he does have one hidden perk. So what I will do is I think I'll hire him. And he is a senior or a junior scientist, but I can couple him with someone else who can train him, or well, yeah, let's just say train him. And we have our grant of $5,000. So I'm now going to reveal hidden perks. That does cost $1,000, but we have just gotten, or yeah, 1,000, but we have gotten a lot of money just now, maybe like 5 or 50,000. So we have someone with advanced biochemistry here, and I always like to have at least 2 people per thing, per laboratory. So you have him, who's a master scientist, and we have him, a junior scientist. He has a specialization, advanced biochemistry. And he doesn't have a specialization yet, but he will get that when he levels up. And we have someone who's unpleasant, but yeah, I can live with that. It's just one person who's unpleasant, and well, he's an early bird, so he should work pretty efficiently. Now, this person here, William Robinson, I would hire him if not for the fact that he's an alcoholic. So I'll just look for other people. It also costs money, maybe like $2,500. Well, that's not too bad. He has one hidden perk. He doesn't have any, or she doesn't have any hidden perks, Jennifer Young. But she is late. Well, I can live with that. So I wanna look for people who are either junior scientists like Robert Green over here, or people who have the advanced biochemistry as well, specialization. Let me just see what Mark Tyler has. He's comforting. Okay, so he's a nice person. That's like the opposite of unpleasant. Well, I'll hire him because he is a junior scientist. And then for my last one, I'll just find some more people. And I hope I'm not spending too much money on this, but oh well. Right, so right off the bat, I like Casey Taylor and Jane Jackson. Let's see what their hidden perks are. Ooh, I really like her, a people person. Reveals hidden perks of people after interacting with them. And a hedonist. Hedonist? I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but I'll hire her. And I'll hire Jennifer Johnson. No, not Jennifer Johnson. Oh, here she is. Casey Taylor. Also a junior scientist. And a Spartan. All needs are reduced much slower. Right. And what I also mustn't forget is to hire some janitors. And for janitors, I don't really care about hidden perks. I mean, as long as they do their job right, I'm okay with it. And if I do hire an alcoholic, that's okay. For like janitors, because it's much easier and cheaper to hire a new janitor. Hang on. Can I hire janitors for radiology? I think I can. And I believe I forgot. Yes, I can. Okay. I'll hire Mark Williams, although he does move slow. He has a fast metabolism, so hunger increases much faster, and he has 2 hidden perks, but I can live with that. And don't get me wrong, like, it's not like I don't like janitors or something, but they're just less important than, or not as important than, some of the doctors. Especially later on, when we get intensive care and cardiology. That's not really that important, I think, to have that or those janitors. But anyway, we have a nice small clinic. Well, it's a much bigger hospital, of course, but we only use this part really. And for my next thing I need to get is to open a clinic at any specialized department, which unlocks hospitalization at emergency. And I also noticed that our hospital only has 1 star for some reason. Oh right, that is probably because I do have 100% patients intake and 100% insurance payments, but that is probably because of the fact that we only have like 3 things set up: emergency, radiology and medical laboratories. Now those last 2 things especially, they cost me a lot of money to keep them running, because I don't treat patients at them. They only cost me money. Emergency, I treat patients at emergency, so it makes me money. But apart from that, there's nothing at this hospital right now which is making me money. But we do have those government grants. And I can, when I look in here, right, when I open a clinic at any specialized department, which is actually an objective for cheapo care here as well, I can get liver white tea. And I see here that I don't have uninsured patients coming in, which could also potentially make me money. And when I treat 10 patients per day, and we're now at 6, so we only need 4 more patients, then I get a $3,000 or $30,000, probably $30,000 government grant. So that gets me more money. So basically we get 20 patients and we need to cure half of them before 6 PM tonight. Right, so this whole thing is in like European times. So if you're American, 18 hours or 1800 hours is 6 PM. By that time we need to have all those patients treated. And we also have the night shift who comes at 8, but that is still pretty long until they come. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so wow. This looks like it could be a complicated patient. Right, my game was kind of laggy there, but it's doing okay now. So we have a patient with just a fever and 10 hidden symptoms. And also what I forget to say is that there has been an update to the game. And now we have some new functions. Because, as you have probably seen in my last episode, I showed you this whole thing where all the operating theaters are. And the one for internal medicine has been replaced with a different type of room. Right, still an operating room I see, but there should be something else instead. Hang on, let me just go down to internal medicine. Because maybe they've put it somewhere else. Let me see this. Okay, it looks the same. Well, that's strange. Because I had expected there to be something else. But anyway. There has been an update to the game, but you don't see an awful lot of it. And I thought they had put in some major changes into the game. You may have seen it in my Twitter thing. my Twitter story history. Right, so let me see what this guy has. James Davis. And why is everything moving so slow? Almost kind of laggy. Influenza B. Caused by the influenza B virus, responsible for seasonal outbreaks of influenza infections in humans. So influenza, I think you know what it means, but for those of you who don't, it's basically like, I can't think of the name, but it's basically like a cold, or not really a cold, but it's comparable to that. But anyway, that was about it for today. Subscribe and press the bell button for more. This was the Unmodded Gamer. Thanks for watching and stay unmodded.